incredible, and it's a proper local. This is made in the capital of Tenerife.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true.
Good afternoon from sunny Tenerife. Right, Monica and I are about to head off to the west coast of the island to the Wall of Hell. Actually, nowadays it's known as Los Gigantes. Right on the far west of the island, huge, I think half-kilometre high cliffs there, really nice. It should be a very, very good ride. Big chunks of it, I think, should be along the coast. But before I go there, or before we go there, I want to show you something, because I've had, I think 2 or 3 now recommendations, and I thought, okay, enough's enough. I've got to find this. I've had 2 or 3 recommendations. Freddie, you've got to try Ron Miel. So I'm going to go to the kitchen now, bring it out for you, and show you what this local Tenerifan drink is. Monica has now moved the Christmas lights very cleverly to here. So now we have a lit balcony. Right, okay, Ron Miel. Now, because my Spanish level is now what I would class as advanced, I now understand this to be honey rum. I can also read, even though it's Spanish, just check that that's actually Spanish. This says, Distilleria Santa Cruz de Tenerife, that's the capital of Tenerife, creates this extraordinary liqueur typical of the Canarian Islands. It's from something, honey and something, sugar and something. That sounds really incredible. And look at this, it says, from year 2010, on the 10th of June, the 10th of June this was made. This 1 litre bottle, €6. So it's 20% this. Put it over, and I know, this isn't the 1960s. We don't have one for the road anymore, so I've just taken a little bit before I ride. Right. I'm going to be honest, I had some yesterday. I was blown away. It's absolutely delicious. It's not just a small hint of honey, this. It tastes like, a bit like liquid gold. It's so strong, the honey taste. It really is absolutely incredible. And it's a proper local. This is made in the capital of Tenerife. This is a proper Canarian, Tenerifan drink. It is so delicious. Seriously, I highly recommend it. Get this, get the banana liqueur. Ah, one for the road. Right, let's get on it. Wow, well this isn't a normal, this is not a normal service station. Sorry, I just had to calm down there when I was pushing the bike. Monica hasn't even been in there, so I'm going to, I'm going to keep this a surprise. Okay, Monica, pass me that. Get ready for something you may not be expecting here. Okay, so, I wasn't expecting anything. Honestly, hand on heart, just pulled over to stop. But these look quite interesting. This is, so I'm not 100% sure exactly, powered by, it says powered by Peugeot there. Wow, and then we've got lovely little Vespa and a Honda Rebel. But I was going inside here. Okay, so, coming in here, I paid for the fuel. Here we go, so I was looking for some WD-40 for the bike, which is here, and then I just saw the top of a VW Beetle, so I'm going to have to come round actually and show you exactly what this is. Right, so this is special here. So we've got the Vespa and stuff outside here. Absolutely immaculate, completely showroom immaculate. White VW Beetle. We've then got an Excalibur. I think that says Excalibur. Again, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Excalibur? What is this? I've got no idea. Juicy, so it's been in the Gran Canaria side of the Canaries for at least 21 years or so. That looks like a Morgan sports car at the back there. And here's one of my absolute favourite sports cars, full stop. That is an MGB, I think they call it, in British Racing Green. We've then got a BMW motorbike. Behind that, we've got a Kawasaki Z1300. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a Z1300 in my life. Kawasaki Z1300. And then behind that, we've got a yellow car that I have no idea what it is. And then behind, we've got a bar. Right, okay, I'll go back and see Monica, but that is one of the most eye-opening service stations, and with a absolutely gloriously dressed couple there, with a lady admiring them. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I've got, apart from the Beetle, the Morgan, the MG and the bikes, there are a couple of cars here. I've got no idea what they are, no idea. Let me know in the comments what, especially that grey one, what are they?
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on. On and on. I'm moving on and on. On and on. I'm driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on, I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving on and on. On and on. I'm moving on.
Okay, so we just parked up the bike with a brilliant view of what makes Gigantes famous. They are the huge rocky cliff faces that some of them are half a kilometre high. So we parked up there about 30 metres away. Brilliant little spot, you can't miss this. If you're coming into Gigantes, this is pretty much the first big view you see, and right on the corner is this little coffee shop. So we'll include a link in the description below. But it's a great place just before you get into Gigantes to enjoy a very, very good view of those rocks and all of the town. I can see the marina just below us. And did I mention we've got barraquitos? Well, we've got barraquitos.
On and on. Seagulls fly around the beach house that I rented for a while. You can try to find my number or my FBI file. Sweet is my location, sweet as well my destination. If you're looking to begin, then look no further than within. I'm satisfied with what I've got.
So we've just parked up in what we think is the centre of Gigantes, and I have to just show you this because it's built on a pretty steep cliff, and if you look at how steep the apartments built up here are, it's not a million miles off a sheer cliff face, and somehow they just managed to keep on building the apartments higher and higher. And if you come to Tenerife and you look for banana liqueur, Miel, stuff like this, all the specialities. These are the types of places you're going to find them in, the little independent alcohol stores in the little towns and villages. They will be in here. They're all great value and the selection is brilliant, and you get the types of drinks, liquors and stuff that you don't get in the supermarkets. A lot of the local stuff. I mean, look at this, for example, dry gin from Gran Canaria. This is from Gran Canaria. This is de Jerez. This is Spanish as well, Spanish. All the local Spanish stuff you get in these types of places. I love them. Like, some of these actually look quite old, these bottles, but what a brilliant selection for the authentic stuff. Here we go, perfect example. Banana liqueur all along here. So this stuff is delicious and essential, proper Canarian, and liquor 43. That is what goes in barraquito. So if you're looking to make a barraquito, that is what you need. So I've just seen these are all Canarian. That's from the Icod de los Vinos in Tenerife, and these are all, look, Isla Canarias. These are all specialities of Las Palmas, all specialities of the Canaries. Incredible little place. I will make sure that I include this place in the description of the video because this is a brilliant little place. This is one of my favourite bits about Tenerife, when you get those wooden balconies and wooden shutters. It's probably my favourite bit of the kind of Canarian Tenerife architecture. It looks so authentic, I just love it. And when you get the backdrop of the palm trees as well, all the way along here, the wooden balconies, wooden shutters, and a nice church in the background. We were actually probably only a day away from locking in a place in Gigantes. It was one of our absolute shortlist properties, so much so that I was probably 10 or 20 minutes away from actually paying the deposit to get a place here. And this is a really nice spot if you're looking to stay for the winter or something, because it's good value, it's good weather, and it's got everything you need, including an Irish bar. Gotta have an Irish bar. Can the camera pick those up? So many, and actually pretty big fish here. This is a pretty popular spot for excursions, for whale watching and stuff like that. They go out to the ocean just through here, and I've noticed quite a few of these boats are actually fishing boats. So this is probably a pretty good spot if you're interested in that type of stuff, because it's just constant. God, can it pick it up? Yeah. It's incredible, isn't it? Look at how many are just going back and forth here. If you're a fisherman, or if you like fishing, you are in heaven here. Oh, we've just found a great little ice cream shop, so we're going to pick up an ice cream and go enjoy it on the beach, which we hope is just around the corner here. Perfect. That looks so good, doesn't it? Okay, so that is strawberry and banana. Now, I hope Monica films this, because every time Monica gets one of these, the ice cream goes everywhere. Jeans, jacket, everything ruined has to be thrown in the bin. But for me, nice and sensible, nice and classy.
Can never say, but from your sleepy eyes, I can tell you all the treasure inside. I am determined to be closer to you. I know you're shy and I'm like that too. We've come so far, learning who we are. Way above the sea, let's fly through the dark. In a wild fantasy, where you lay your hands upon me, 12,000 feet below the deepest that we could go.
There was more of Gigantes, or Los Gigantes, that we wanted to see, but it's actually about 6:15 now, and were run out of light, so we had to leave, which is a bit of a shame because we saw loads of really nice old buildings and a few nice bars, coffee shops and stuff. It's a really nice place actually, Gigantes, but I'll cross here because I had to go back just every so often. Even in the more touristy areas, you get a really traditional looking building, and these are my absolute favourite kinds of buildings in Tenerife. I absolutely love these. These old traditional white buildings with the green doors and the green railings there, but they're so nice, just with a few stones exposed everywhere. And then another little green door there with a kind of thatched roof just there, and then a little bit of thatching there just to block out the sunset that sets, I guess, pretty close to just over La Gomera, somewhere over there. It is a beautiful little setting. I mean, look at that palm tree right to the side of it, and obviously this is their garden all along here, and you can see just the terracotta roof there, bathed in sunlight, and just on this bend in the road. Beautiful. And perfect timing as well. It looks like this is... everyone's gone. I was about to say this is a great sunset spot. Literally everyone's gone. Looks like a really nice sunset spot here. There's about 3 guys on that boat there. They've got some beers, and I think that is one of the ultimate sunset spots there. What a place on top of the boat, because the view is of La Gomera just there, and you can see there's a cloud literally just completely on top of the entire of La Gomera. But what a brilliant spot. And on this side, of course, you've got the sun, or the last bit of the sun, just hitting the cliff sides there. It's a magical little spot. I definitely recommend it. And this is busy, actually, the coffee shop here, so highly recommend it. Come to the coffee shop, grab a sunset spot here. It is a great little spot on the island. And thank you so much for coming along with us today. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.